Hi there, I'm Paul Mitchell, and I've had enough. I'm sick of it. I'm up to here. I'm mad as hell, and I can't stand it anymore. What do I want to do? I want to bring back the BIF. That's it. I want to give you a way of finally doing what you'd love to do and bring back the BIF. What's the BIF? The BIF is a very structured way of starting a conversation about performance when there's a performance gap. So it gives you a structure which will give you comfort, and most importantly, because of the BIF, people will go away thinking about what they're going to do, in other words, how they're going to change their behaviour rather than what they'd like to do to you because you're the one that told them. So it's a very, very simple structure. You may need to back off a little bit and go to one of the earlier vlogs on framing, but very quickly, you always frame the issue when you have an issue with someone in an outcome. So you don't talk about specifically what they're doing up front, you give it a frame of reference. Let me give you an example. I'd like to talk to you about teamwork. I'd like to talk to you about an issue I'm having with communication between us. I'd like to talk to you about productivity. I'd like to talk to you about quality. But you give some frame of reference because you can always come back to that frame. And then you clearly, and I mean clearly, you describe very clearly the behaviour that that person is doing or not doing. I'll give you an example in a minute, but not fluffy. You're not a team member. You're not as creative as you used to be. You're not taking the initiative. No. We want real specific behaviour. Then next, what's the impact or the consequence of that behaviour? Because it's never what people do. It's the impact that has on the team or the business or customers. And then finally, the final part of the BIF, which you often won't see in management text, is talk about how you feel, not someone else's feeling. Michael's feeling upset, Cheryl's concerned. No, I'm feeling perplexed. I'm feeling angry. I'm feeling annoyed. I'm feeling just flabbergasted because we had this discussion before. I'm feeling disappointed. That gives it oomph. That gives it energy. So, what are you feeling? And that is bringing back the BIF. Then, of course, you hand it over to the other person and you start having the conversation. Yeah, you might explore alternatives, you might get reasons, but keep on coming back to your frame of reference. Let me give you an example. Say you have a team member who's always been the first person to put their hand up. Yeah, I'll have a go, I'll have a go. You're having a team meeting and they're not volunteering anymore. So, your frame of reference would be, Susan, I'd like to talk to you about how you're feeling and your involvement with the team. Great. Because Susan, I'm quite concerned. What I've seen in the last couple of team meetings where we've asked for volunteers, you haven't volunteered for some of the tasks that need to be done. And why that concerns me, of course, is the fact that you're always the first person to volunteer. So I think it's impacting the team because they often look to you to be a secondary leader in that team. And the other thing is we don't get your ideas. I need your ideas. The team needs your ideas. The business needs your ideas. You're a vital part of this team. So I've got to tell you, I'm feeling a little bit anxious, a bit concerned, and a bit worried about where you're at because of that lack of putting up your hand and the way it impacts, going back to the frame of reference, the team. Very simple. But if you bring back the BIF, you'll find, as I said, one, it'll make you feel more comfortable putting bowling balls on the table. It'll get people to open up. It's the beginning of a discussion. And most importantly, they'll go away thinking about what they're going to do rather than what they'd like to do to you. Bring back the BIF. I'm Paul Mitchell. Be true to you.